If you see that I've posted this video, just know that I have put to bed 34 weeks. Nobody tells you that in the third trimester, you're always going to be tired. There are some times I feel so heavy, like extremely heavy, that it's so frustrating. Sleeping is something else, but this is a journey that I am so grateful for. You guys know what tells you how exciting it is to buy baby clothes? I can't believe there is no be a mommy. Okay. And meanwhile, pregnancy has humbled me. Hey God. I thought I won't have stretch marks, but they're here. They're here. Can you see my neck? I'll even remove my glasses. My neck. I'll show you up close. At this point, I don't even care how I look anymore. I just want this baby to come out. You need to also see my legs. My legs are swollen. Nearly I hit 36 weeks. My legs started to swell. Like the swelling out of this world. The hyperpigmentation is not even smiling with me. Can you see that? Can you ever have believed that I'm very light skinned? Like, knowing me, will you ever believe?
Girl, you're so hot like summer, and I don't wonder what that lava. You give me feels when you do, no one can do it like you.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am so mushy for this video. This is because in this video, I'm going to be bringing you along in my pregnancy journey. Yes, in the beginning, you heard me say that if you see me post this video, just know that I've put to bed, and that is true. This is because this part of my pregnancy journey, this is my first time baby, and I typically was not comfortable to share yet, as at the time that I'm pregnant, so just know that when I post this video, I've put to bed, and I'm so grateful. This is what we're looking at right now. I am currently 34 weeks, which is 8 months 2 weeks. This is what the bump is looking like. Whew. Oh my God. At this point, none of my clothing can fit. This is a singlet, like, can you see? It kind of like buttons up, but of course it can't go down anymore. So I now fold it, and most women that have put to bed before, if you look at my tummy, you see that it has dropped. Abi? That's how they say it. It has dropped. Meaning that the baby is heading into the downward position. So like my mom, in my mom's voice or language, I could pop any minute. So this is what we're looking like. Okay, so let me gist you guys. First of all, today is 12th February, and let me start with when I took in. So how they really like calculate this is from the date of your last period, which was around June 16. Meanwhile, I used the app called Flow app to track my pregnancy journey. I'm going to leave like a screen record either here or here. Please, if you're a first-time mom, that app is amazing. This is not sponsored, please. Like, one thing I love about Flow app is how it kept me educated all through my pregnancy journey. I didn't have to wonder, okay, what does my baby look like and all of that. If you're using the app, so you can use the app to track your period and your pregnancy. So at each stage of your pregnancy, it would always, every day when you go into the app, it will tell you what your baby is looking like today. So many helpful tips, and then there's like a community of women where they can ask questions and get responses from other moms. It is so resourceful. I know that there are other pregnancy apps, but this is the one that has been working for me. So I just subscribed for up to a year. I think that was 15K. Anyway, so my last period was around June 16. So my due dates are likely to be around March 23. I'm hoping that this baby will come out before March 23rd, 2023, because, girl, nobody tells you that in the third trimester, you're always going to be tired. There are some times I feel so heavy, like extremely heavy, that it's so frustrating. Sleeping is something else, but this is a journey that I am so grateful for. And you know why I'm smiling? I'm smiling because if you know me, I'm not the, oh, I want to have a baby kind of person. Oh my God, I would like to have my own baby, but to me, I find it surprising that I'm enjoying this pregnancy journey. I'm so excited to meet my baby, and it's a whole new experience for me. I'm excited. I'm not nervous. You know, I wouldn't say the word that I'm nervous, but I am excited because I can't. Sometimes I imagine, I'm like, what will my baby look like? I wonder what my baby looks like. You know, those type of feelings. Imagine I'm blushing. Anyway, so yeah. Let me start with my first trimester, boy. My first trimester. Lord have mercy. I wouldn't say that my whole pregnancy journey has been like, I know that there are some people in their pregnancy journey that, you know, they spend in the hospital like all the time because you really just turns your entire body upside down. But my first trimester, I was always weak and I was always hungry. I am not exaggerating. In my first trimester, I ate up to 6 times a day. And when I mean 6 times, I don't mean snacks in between, heavy food. Like then when I'm eating, my husband will just be staring at me because you'll be hearing me like taking deep breath, like, you think I've been starving for days. I was always hungry. And then it was as if my body was not mine. My body was just fluctuating all around, and at first trimester was just something else. And for me, my best trimester so far has been the second trimester. Second trimester will give me a sort of relief as opposed to the first trimester. Second trimester, if all last year that I was powering through work-wise via my digital marketing agency, creating content back to back, being consistent, handling all my clients around the world, you know, you wouldn't even know I'm pregnant if you go to my agency TikTok page. All those videos I made, guy, I was pregnant. I was in my early second trimester. I was powering through. In fact, I glowed in my second trimester. But now in my third trimester, it's totally different. I would say that what really helps me is I do exercises. I don't mean like workouts. So the exercise I mean is I take a walk every evening. Hobby makes sure that every evening we take evening walks. So far, what I've noticed is like I've gotten bigger. If you notice, my cheeks are bigger. If you watch my old videos, you know I'm quite slim. So I've gotten bigger, my cheeks have gotten bigger, and of course the whole darkening of the neck thing, the hyperpigmentation thing that happens on the neck, I am experiencing that right now. And oh my god, all this area of my body is dark. I'm gonna try to get a video for you guys to see. When it comes to the food that I eat, I would say, especially now in my third trimester, I would say that my third trimester and my second trimester came with reduced appetite. So I literally had to always remind myself that I have to eat because the baby has to eat, you know. So I wasn't ravenous as I was in my first trimester. So my third trimester, just normal food, you guys, but I try as much as possible to take tons of fruits that are easily accessible to me here, especially like in the area that I live. I mostly, you know, you mostly find pineapple, you mostly find watermelon, apples, you know, that's what I take. So I try to take fruits every morning before I have my breakfast. I've realized that they work better, and oh my god, like fruits really like cleanse your system. Like there's something that they do to your system. So that's what I take every morning. And then I just eat regular food, you know. I always prefer my local dishes. As you know, I eat a lot of swallows. Like I eat like I'm not always hungry as I was on my first trimester. When I'm eating, like I eat well because girl, I don't know if you notice I'm breathing fast. It's because I'm tired. Guys, I definitely dealt with low PCV. That's my blood count was always low. I think it was around my second trimester I went for my antenatal visit. You know, like most times, like I don't know how it happens everywhere, but when you go for antenatal visit, they take your vital signs like your BP, you do urinalysis, they will take your blood to check the level of your blood to make sure that you're not having blood anemia and there is more than enough blood supply for you and your baby. So I went, you guys, and my blood and my PCV was 27%. So the normal PCV for a pregnant woman is like a healthy one can range up to 37-38%. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I read, that's what I saw, and mine was 27%. When the doctor was so concerned, you guys. And it's not like I don't eat healthy. I take vegetables, I take fruits, I eat healthy. And when I mean I eat healthy, like it has always been a part of me, right? So the doctor now put me on, because of the way my blood was really low, the doctor put me on Totema. So Totema is like a blood tonic. You take one of it every day, like morning and night. Once you break the glass, you take it and all of that. So 2 weeks later, I went back to see the doctor. My PCV went up again. It tried up to 32%. I was so grateful. Guess what again? Another antenatal, my PCV dropped again to this time 28%. I was just frustrated because prior to that one that I got the totem, of course it finished. The doctor was like, okay, I should just be eating well, eating more vegetables so that I can replenish my blood and all. And doctor was like, it's normal that as the baby grows, there's more demand on your body, you guys. So I was watching Maraji's story one time, and she was talking about how she dealt with something similar, with this similar thing on when she was pregnant with her son. I think the name of her son is Jaden, such a sweet boy. So she mentioned that what really helped her are beetroots. And you guys, get on beetroots. When I tell you that after that, my last visit, the second visit where my PCV was low, was like 28%. You guys, I started taking beetroot because beetroot is not only high in iron, it's also high in folic acid, right? And you know that when you're pregnant, okay, like not everybody knows. Okay, so when you're pregnant, you're supposed to be taking folic acid supplement every day, at least 5 mg, if I'm not mistaken, and ferrous sulfate, which is what I've been taking, right? So, but beetroot contains it contains folic acid and folate, and also contains kind of like helps boost your blood. You guys, I say taking beetroot as much as I could. I try not to take it every day because too much of everything is bad. And you guys, my blood levels went back to normal. So please, if let's say you donated blood to someone, you're having like fluctuating iron levels, and you're prone to blood anemia or something, please, I highly recommend, from my experience. So beetroot really worked for me, and I wish I can, like, Maraj, if you're watching this, thank you so much for that recommendation. It's a lifesaver. Another thing again that has really helped me was Ogo water. So what my husband would do is we'll buy Ogo, he would squeeze out the water from the Ogo, and then it's not sweet though, you guys. The Ogo water is not sweet, but you have to take it to squeeze out the water. But if you have something like natural sweeteners like dates, you can add in it so that you can swallow it. So it really helped me a lot. Or if you're someone that can cook Ogo and eat it alongside your rice, well done. I can't do that, sorry. So for the supplements that I take, I was taking Pregnant Care Max. I'm going to insert a picture of it here. And they say that Pregnant Care Max contains everything, like all the vital vitamins and everything that your baby needs. But I was also advised to be taking folic acid because the milligram of folic acid in Pregnant Care Max might not be enough for what my baby needs. So at the point I was just taking Pregnant Care Max, I was taking folic acid, I was taking ferrous sulfate. But my last antenatal visit, my doctor was like, it's not necessary to be taking the Pregnant Care Max since I'm taking folic acid and ferrous sulfate, and now I'm still taking Totema, while I'm also trying to make sure I add some beetroot intake to my nutrition or whatever. So that's as far as like the supplements that I take. Now you guys, that of like in pregnancy, a woman sacrifices so much of her body. First of all, I don't like pills, I don't like swallowing anything, but that sacrifice of me having to swallow pills every day, it's something, so yeah. And when it comes to the gender of my baby, so I did not know, do you guys know that most doctors do not like to tell you the gender of your baby? That if you want to do an ultrasound scan you want to know the gender of your baby, you have to go to, is it sonographers they call them, but you have to go to a dedicated place where they do those type of things, and they will tell you. Did you know that? I did not know. And all the time during my antenatal visits that I was like, when I did my anomaly scan around 5 months to check if the baby is developing well, and another scan again, I literally did. The doctor there, I was like, so what's the gender of the baby? They kept telling me that the way my baby is positioned, that the legs are blocking them from seeing the actual gender. And this happened 2 times. At a point I was worried. I was like, what's going on? Why is my baby covering? I hope I hope this baby is developing well. Only for a doctor friend that works in the same hospital to tell me that, oh no, that most times doctors do not like to tell the gender, and it's because of things like, you know, sometimes when they tell a woman the gender, maybe the woman is expecting once a girl and then she is pregnant with a boy, they literally break down there sometimes, and vice versa, you know. So they don't tell. I'm like, you should have just said it that it's against your policy to tell the gender of the baby, then I will find somewhere else. But kept telling me, and I said I was so worried, you guys, and my husband too. We're just like, you know what, just leave it, since we are not crazy about the gender of the baby. A child is a gift, you know. So yeah, that's about the gender, you guys. You know how I'm blushing? I can't believe I'm pregnant. And it's not because that I can't get pregnant, but it's I don't know, you know that feeling where this is a new experience for you, and you're like, you constantly pinch yourself and like, hey, so wow, very soon now somebody will be calling me mommy. With balancing work, now I'm pregnant. Definitely my first and second trimester I was powering through. Even though my first trimester was like hee haga, I was definitely powering through. But my second trimester, I had a ball of energy, you get what I mean, right? So I was able to set a lot of like work for my digital marketing agency to run on its own without me being there 100% of the time. So right now I'm not doing much in terms of work because I can't even sit down or stand up for too long, because then I begin to feel uncomfortable, and I don't want that to reflect in the quality of the results that I deliver to my clients. So I'm definitely taking it easy. At this stage, I'm not onboarding new clients. I'm referring to my digital marketing agency now. I'm not onboarding new clients. What I'm doing is kind of like working with the current ones I have, and then new clients that reach out are on a wait list, because you guys, I can't, I don't know, like sometimes like being pregnant and having to like do like work in my digital marketing agency actually made me appreciate women that are pregnant and have 9-to-5 jobs. I can't imagine having a 9-to-5 job, then going there, having to sit down all day to do work, you know, because with me working at home and working for myself, I have the privilege of I can choose not to work tomorrow and space out my schedule in such a way that I'm not affected. But this one, you have to show up all the time. Like, women were amazing, and I feel like that thing should be reviewed because it puts a lot of stress on the woman, I'm telling you. Anyway, you guys, so I have a couple of weeks to go. I just wanted to sit down and bring you guys up to par. The way that I have planned this video in my head, probably the rest of it towards the ending would be like a mini vlog while I bring you along. I just wanted to bring you guys up to par to where I am now, which is 34 weeks. So I might probably vlog the rest of them. I have other videos that I have planned. I've started nesting. You guys know what tells you how exciting it is to buy baby clothes, but I've bought all the baby, Bobby and I have bought all the baby items, the baby clothes, the bed, you know, the feeding bottles, all those things. There's a separate video for that. I think what is remaining is to just do the laundry, wash off everything, wash all the baby clothes, and then pack them well, and then start packing my hospital bag, and the rest I have different videos dedicated to that. So I'm excited for you to come along with me in this journey. I can't believe very soon I'll be a mommy. Okay, so yeah, thank you. I don't even know what to say, you guys. I'm blushing all through. Okay. Hi guys, this is me checking in real time. 38 weeks. I am 38 weeks, 2 days today, and this child has refused to come out. This child has rented an apartment in my stomach, and meanwhile pregnancy has humbled me. Hey God. Forgive how chaotic my bed is looking. Obi and I are trying to, clean the whole house and, do some cleanup in case the baby decides to come. But this is it. Can you guys see? Like I thought I wouldn't have stretch marks, but they're here. They're here. Can you see my neck? Let me remove my glasses. My neck. I'll show you up close. Then, I don't know if this is melasma, but I have melasma on my ass. At this point, I don't even care how I look anymore. I just want this baby to come out. Hey God, my second trimester I was glowing, but now 38 weeks. If you need to also see my legs are swollen. Nearly I hit 36 weeks. My legs started to swell, like the swelling out of this world. The hyperpigmentation is not even smiling with me. Can you see that? Can you ever have believed that I'm very light skinned, like knowing me? Will you ever believe? Eh? Look at how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. I just wanted to check in with you guys, and also this is like a diary to me because in like a few years time I know I would like to, because I go and watch all my old videos. It's something that I do. I want to go back, check in and see how I look like carrying my first baby, and of course when my baby grows up, he or she can always come back to these videos and have a good time watching them. So baby boy or baby girl, if you're watching me in a few years time, I love you, but just know that you took so long to come out. This is 38 weeks. You're still here. Come out now, baby. I'm tired. Oh God. My estimated due date is March 23, 2023. But I beg, there are babies that come out before their due dates. I don't tire. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys, show you guys how I'm looking in real time. Yeah, that's basically it. And the church will move forward. I'm so tired.